Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Scorpio. So if in your birth chart Venus is in Scorpio, this is for you. This is a Venus reading. If you don't know where your Venus is placed, I have placed a video in the description box for you to view so that you can find out how to figure out where your Venus is at. I've been saying it for the past few years, and I'm just like, okay, let me reduce the video a little bit. So I figured I'd do that, and it'll stay in that description box for anyone. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Daughter of Cups, the Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, Goddess of Swords, God of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so for some of you, I'm feeling that like you're receiving some sort of unexpected love offering. I feel like something kind of catches you off guard, like you're surprised to hear from someone, or you're surprised that someone is interested in you. Maybe this is someone who you just thought wouldn't be, you would be their type. But there is something going on where I just kind of feel like, oh wow, what a surprise. Like I didn't expect this person would ever approach me in that manner. So someone might be flirting with you or asking you out on a date. Somebody may be wanting to spend time with you. This can also be news of a pregnancy. You could be receiving some sort of news that someone is pregnant, or you're pregnant. Maybe you're finding out. You know, you peed on your little stick and it said yes. And you're like, woohoo. So for some of you, maybe it is news that you're expecting. Maybe it's news that you're not expecting and you're happy about it. I also see this as the possibility of maybe taking the next step with someone. So let's say, for instance, you know, you're dating someone, or you've been dating someone, but maybe you guys have not slept together yet. That could be happening. Maybe you've been with someone for a while and you get a surprise engagement or a proposal. I feel like you're going to receive some sort of invitation. Now, the only thing that kind of bothers me is the Five of Pentacles here. There is a feeling of something or someone being unattainable here. Or maybe some form of rejection, or only getting half. Like you don't get to enjoy the whole thing, the whole person, or hopefully, you know, it's not a situation. The only thing that would make me think of something like that is that if you were involved with someone who was dealing with more than one person, and so it's just like, I want all of you and you're only giving me half. I don't like the way this makes me feel. So there's something going on where you may feel rejected. Now, maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you're turning someone's offer down. Or there's a positive and a negative thing happening. Like I'm feeling like with the Six of Cups, like you're enjoying time with someone. This is feeling mutual, like a mutual connection and mutual enjoyment. Two people who care for each other are being together, but for whatever reason is Five of Pentacles. So it could be something missing. or it's like you're just not getting the full picture of something. Also, for some of you, could be expecting some sort of changes in your home. So I don't know, too, if you could maybe receiving a visitor. And I also get this as those of you that have not started your own business, but you've been wanting to, like this could be an opportunity to start working from home, or at least experimenting, testing the waters out before you fully let go of your 9 to 5. Or maybe you get selected to work on some sort of trial. That's another thing. Maybe something is like on a trial basis. Something is on a trial basis here. It's not permanent. Like, I feel like you're celebrating and you're excited about something, but maybe it's only temporary, or it only lasts for a little while, or someone leaves you desiring more. Because I'm seeing like fulfillment here. I'm seeing like happiness, a sense of mutual satisfaction, but then at the end, someone is getting the boot. Someone's getting left out of the picture. I'm also seeing something like the grass looks greener on the other side. Make sure you're not comparing what you have with someone with what someone else has, because you are only seeing half the picture. So make sure you don't compare your relationship, your job, your life to someone else's, because this is what this is starting to make me feel like. You're only seeing half the picture. Someone is only posting the good stuff, but in the background or in reality, this is the reality. Nothing's happening. Nothing's there. They're unhappy. They're only sharing what's positive, or maybe you are only sharing what's positive. But I do see I was just kind of looking at how these cards happen to lay out. And this is like blossoming. This is a full tree. Two people are together. But this is covering up something here, and other people are on looking like, oh, I wish I could attain that, but you don't even know half the picture. So something is looking like the grass is greener on the other side. Just don't get caught up into that. Now, also for some of you, could be dealing with, I see some of every element. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you could be one of those signs. But I do feel that someone has been thinking about you. Maybe someone even has been dreaming about you. Maybe you already intuitively feel this person coming into your life. But this is someone that you have familiar energy with. So it could be someone from your childhood. It could be an ex, or it just is someone that you know. Especially maybe someone from your neighborhood. You might have an unexpected visitor. You might be meeting your match, some of you, like there's some sort of attraction and fire between you and another person. If you're already in a relationship, there's something about you and your partner that looks perfect to everybody. Like everyone thinks you're happy, everyone thinks you're together. But two, this could be something that has been developing for a long time. So that's another thing that I'm picking up, is something that, like, you've been waiting for something to happen, but you learned how to just enjoy the moment. I kind of like their depiction on here. It just looks like, you were patient about something, and finally it was worth the wait. So I feel like something is definitely worth the wait. You've been here praying, manifesting. It seemed like nothing was ever going to happen. Maybe at one point too, this is you losing faith or losing hope in something. but what you couldn't see was something blossoming here. You just only able to see the emptiness or what you didn't have. But, you know, it's like it pays off. You were like, oh my God, I was waiting. I was losing faith. I waited so long. I invested all my time and energy. I was daydreaming about this person. I was daydreaming about this career. Whatever the case, whatever you were desiring, whatever you were waiting to happen, it all comes together here. And, you know, is finally spending time with either a soulmate, someone that you deeply care for, or, you know, have been wanting to know. You guys are finally moving to the next phase. You know, maybe there was flirtation at first, and then finally you guys get some private time. You guys get to go off somewhere and just kind of get to know one another. And you realize that you have a very deep connection with this person. So it's more than something just physical, but you feel this familiar energy. You start to believe that maybe there was a past life with this person. And this is also one of my soulmate cards. So I feel like, too, you are connecting with a soulmate. Whether you're already with them or you're just getting to know somebody, you're spending time with a soulmate, some quality time. I feel like you get to spend quality time with someone here. Now, let me go ahead and start clarifying this Five of Pentacles here. Now, too, the Five of Pentacles could be your perspective on something. Like you are not believing in yourself, or you are looking at yourself to be unworthy to be attractive to somebody. And it's like, don't do that. I feel like you are thinking that someone is out of your league, or you're with someone who is so attractive to you, someone that maybe you've always dreamed of, and you're like, oh, but you know, will I live up to their standards? You know, what if their family doesn't like me? You know, what if people say, what am I doing with them? You know, so I feel like you're kind of beating yourself up, or you don't have faith in this connection. I feel like you don't believe in it, is what this is kind of saying. Like you don't believe in what you have. Like it doesn't matter if this is a new relationship or an established relationship. I feel like you don't believe in it, and you should. Like the proof is right here. Like it's right here in front of your face, but you just, and then it manifests with the Pentacles, but you don't believe it. I don't know. You're having doubts about it. Yeah, see, you have doubts about something, but I feel like your doubts will be laid to rest. Whatever lack of faith you've been having will be laid to rest. That's you're thinking things that don't exist. You know, all these anxieties, insecurities. I feel like that's going to come to an end here. You're being more optimistic about the future. Something happens to inspire you. I feel like you need to have confidence in yourself, because again, the Five of Pentacles is showing up, showing that you don't believe in something. Two, someone may have made a promise to you and you don't believe in that person anymore. Especially if you're connecting with someone that is at a distance. Maybe you've lost faith. You're like, they're never coming. I don't think I'm ever going to get to see them. But then they prove you wrong. I feel like overall this is something that you need to work on within yourself. I also see something developing that you have no idea about. Like you're completely unaware that something is getting ready to happen. Like maybe someone is getting ready to propose and you think they're never going to propose. or someone you thought someone would never come visit you. If you're in a long distance relationship, you're like, they're never coming to visit me, and they have really been secretly planning some sort of trip, so they do come and visit. So I do feel like eventually your doubts will be laid to rest here. Let me just kind of briefly look at the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, this is still even good for, that entrepreneur. Like, I feel like you're going to receive whatever you've been waiting for. Finally, you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like, you've been working so hard at something, and finally it just pays off. Yeah, see, you've been praying for something, praying for guidance, praying for patience. And all this time you've just allowed, things to unfold. You went ahead, you surrendered here. This is a reward for you being able to surrender. And I also feel too, like, the Seven of Pentacles is about the God of Wands, or the Goddess of Swords. The both of you have been thinking about one another and wondering what it's like to be in a relationship with each other, and you're being guided to this opportunity here. But you guys have been really psychoanalyzing, trying to figure out how would this person fit into my life? How would this person fit into my schedule? Is this person a good match for me? And I feel like someone does miss you, or you miss someone, or someone feels like they missed out on an opportunity. I feel too, even in regards to a job situation, like maybe something was presented to you and you turned it down because you thought something else was around the corner, and time went on, and you're like, oh my God, I think I missed the boat. And you end up regretting that decision. But I feel like you don't recognize that something else is on the way, or whatever you've been praying for is getting ready to manifest here. For some of you, it's a reconciliation. You've been driving yourself crazy about it. But I just feel like everything is going to be okay. So there is definitely some sort of attraction between you and another person in regards to love. I feel like this is very Emperor-like energy. So, this person, when they're ready to pursue, they will. And you just have to allow this person to have their space. And then as far as business and, waiting for something to develop, don't lose hope or don't lose faith in something. I just keep looking at how these two pieces are coming together here. I just feel like you don't see the magic yet, but it's there. So for those of you that can't see anything happening, just continue to be patient, because I feel like with the Six of Cups, something is being returned to you. All right, thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you would like to book your own personal or private reading, you would email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That's in the description box below. Don't call unless you see me post that black screen saying I'm taking phone calls now. Yes, I do get overwhelmed with calls. I do apologize. But, I can't guarantee that you'll get through, but I try to do it at a, different time. Sometimes it's between 12 and 2. Sometimes, I just kind of play it up the different time. And I'm in Mountain Time Zone. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Many blessings to you.